no because adwuma na mo ye na ho hia ma party we've lost a lot of traction in the media. A fact. Enya hearsay. Dabi. Ye dwen ho o share the kind of agenda a ekoso media mu ana asem ba kra the way ankofo besi aka no. Oh, ebia ya open so ebeka say ya amanyosem. E obi penso there is there be we there me anya na amanyosem. It should point you to something. I say ye hear platforms and voices are ebema party for party sympathizers and third parties or monzo so ye pro sympathizers or monzo so beba betro madrin amaya to omo perspective because awo media houses 20 na na po bia bechimu na say obia e kan asem ni in a particular direction a emfa ho say ye no kra na enya no kre ebefa ye ton ama ni pam pem be bebre kwa and a media adwuma sometimes it's not so rewarding for even the investors or maybe almost stations, even for the staff. And so be to no si wa na say adwuma ko bi to mo si o no mo yes o mo so ebeba besom kwan we so a eye to ho acha adwuma. First of all, as a party I say you very grateful. You appreciative. Obi kra beje license so nko bie station no so obi kwa so bie so no dey abo urban music. What about music R&B? Oh goodness. Na godom. Me can't so say and I pay me ba me na meeting mo. Any me bedroom hanging na and come mooding na any even honorable story baby or coffee free. Obo ga be din say me nim say ga be prying to it. Sana me so me na be usher. Or say some of those programs I say me say the moda me say rally me be I'll be who me what pictures. But me appreciation of issues at that time no no level na different because na me so. But me say enti Gabi na ba free stage so be hwe ase in 2015 me so many no collect my vote counts ni mu na ye bo no enye se mechi o enye so obi si o ye pe witness in that instance ye na ye de call akufo ado prempen ko e call fa hwehwe nyankopon man baby panda to take your eyewitness account because ye bo nkrofa ye ni mu na si ye menji ne se me ne Gabi nteme be do 5 meters Gabi Baba Seidu Nima Ibrahim Ajay. Yeah, Ibrahim Ajay. A traumatic experience like what I saw on that day, 16 September 2015. I call let my vote count all white demo for new register. At the end of the day, no NPP mo obia hu hia obia won a story. Wonti obi dia obu na kwa obu no se ebia onkwa no waye adwuma na manyo seven democracy na ye no enya ba akofo na de ne ye o ba cho ho ni sisu bi mi se wonti obi story a wadwen se wonkwa na waye adwuma eye wo se wonkwa na wasom enso nya wonkwa na wasom me dase alaji so free lambusie na ye brother baligi o winning seat my NPP e wo lambusie for the first time me man to aba wo ho wo want to aba wo dabi enti no sa wo fa ne se obi free lambusie wasum party na edge seat ba atwade wo gina hamele border or preventing and from crossing and all that na say debi beso na nipa no beka say masom party no for even fear duonu me baba be pra konwa beka so ya akoa efie dum kra wonya o chese wo deserve ma example New York on for my early voting on mayoral race unim so am to aba for mayor. The mayor of New York, the GDP, I crown saying about 2/3 of the countries in the world. Yes. And you know, who this Akonyana is Saudi president in most of the African countries. Yes. Abano Motu New York, no front runner. All but 3 candidates in the world race in say. No more 4. And President Trump. Any Republicans in the hwehwe man say the current mayor no Emmanuel Kobiu Eric Adams and on West for and aka Republican candidate no so obeko your friend Curtis Sliwa ono owom and Democrats no 2 candidates na leading candidates no mo call primaries no ni Lucy and former governor of New York your friend Andrew Cuomo ono as an independent candidate independent and second in line and the Democrats candidate or winning primaries, your friend Zoran Mamdani, or citizen of America just 7 years ago. Gordon and come away very relevant to what is happening in the NPP. Zoran became a citizen of USA just 7 years ago. Were 33 years or 34 years? Yet a city and the GDP associated 2/3 of the GDPs of countries in the world. TNU, Mano. He is a minority, he is young, he is a Muslim, he is a lot of things. Even budget, country. Paper budget. There are Christians, there are Jews, Orthodox Jews, there are Nkrofobebre. Mobilize just to campaign for him because they ain't or the vision to give them affordable housing. And his message is one: I want people to be able to afford New York and not leave it for only billionaires. That message alone. I'm a Democrats party. Just election year in 2024 last year they lost by over 10 million votes. But they thought they had lost leadership in the party. They've lost everything. Just one young man Abe raised them, someone who became a citizen just 7 years ago. Abe inspired the kind of confidence of the youth of America. And now watching a global mail. Everybody around the world say, if this is the vision, you better with the vision than Obi Obeka say we am pede mane meye because ofriha. Every agenda against him are falling flat. Me can kosi say
if I won't work Uganda.
Meka kosi say
Uganda.
Kampala. Uganda. Ne ma me ne papa ye India.
Yes.
Uganda.
South Africa.
Yatetina South Africa. Wa be American citizens 7 years ago. Ye they search a city it is going to happen. BBS no kwan. I am saying this to the effect to say Obi to say Dr Bawumia under President Kufuor wabedi deputy governor of Bank of Ghana. I be my dream you almost say Sebi His Excellency President J. Kufuor me boni di ana mama mi muso oda makoma so a minim baby ani nim die kun ye revere no Sebi o manu kokotwea se wono Sebi oko appointed deputy governor for Bank of Ghana no ohwehwe Ghana ha no so anya obi ento okope Sebi akoa ena de na bedi deputy governor of Bank of Ghana me pacho ebio in the year 2008 His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo me som no oda makoma so me papa prekope I will go to war on any day for him because me jinani so ade hunutum me jina wisdom ni eniema bebre ni principles ni way of doing things me sua diplomacy from him and a lot of things no in the year 2008 17 years ago upper running mate no say adisha asa and okofa akwa me bedi running mates me pacho not the year 2012 ye call presidential election election no ye gidi say ye win ye ye ni ya me de ma open for me de ma fu and ye call sisi ye kwa demonstration o kan say chairman Jake na kopo ma na baby panda obe ye pressa ejojo yakoma kakra so mo kan ho asem ye mra back ye wie ye buka yesim ye court ekoye 2012 presidential election petition na NDC amanyokuo of over 5 million people at the time na ye say adehia asa ye de omoko gina adaka mu owiase nyina nim ena ye kofa akwa ena ye dini begina adaka mu se NPP amanyokuo no on media dance
na o media dance ma abusuya no abusuya no adehia abusuya no akwa media dance ma adehia abusuya na enmonyam mra adehia abusuya no
enmonyam mra
okay
enemo campaign ensu obu nipa ene politics election emu aso ye sorry na ye hwiase sorry hwiase ni nyina achi no ene afe no obi ba be who say after 17 years, after 18 years, after serving for 23 years, and now 24 years, because at the governor. Time Obesum NPP aban as a governor,
deputy governor.
Gordon, me pacho sebi, obi krempa sebi. Na o maame no papa nyanhia e kra so mo be hia ma benyin se na wo na ende wo to aba.
Of course. Ai
Sa me ka ko se sansem ni bia ya nkrofo ka. Sansem ni bia especially ye nuanom bi in the NPP o mo ka. Because of internal elections. Afi na no mbe kire mase. Me afi na be kire me krom se me frazo gore. Me ti studio anajo o kina bi mi be pe bibia. Wo si wo krom ni Togo ni Burkina border 1 kilometer.
Wo kra ofi ona bai.
Na wo bada ben. Afi na be kire mase. Meka aposi say Godon
who be driu
say obi say obeya amanyosem wo Ghana ha na onimu say by virtue of the 1992 constitution ye nyina ye adehia ye Ghana adehia ene ye nyini free party no emwaye
me no ya adwen
say obi
na make posting numbers no
me say obi to ho ene eda so politics mu me say candidate no say ni pabisa no or NPP mu obekọ primary sa say me to me kotokuo mu kope obi man ko contest
and ye free no lose
because nipa na ye a threat to democracy.
Yes
sabi yete ha say ana South Korea ni na say man ambassador ye went NPP fo ni bia
go ficho
ye went NPP fo ni bia na they were up in arms say ai ye hu ne fa ye NPP anke ya mpene
ai me kai
NPP anke ya mahu ne fa NPP fo me hwe obi a comment ai NPP fo mahu ne fa ye ofri South Korea enso so obetena Ghana no wo the way NDC fo aye no enso wo unua free wale also wono oye slave
ahaya wale heye
ahaya
ba Korea de ope
ai ahaya wo se amanyosem nto oyakwa. I condemn sa comment na ye MP ne ye in no uncertain terms. In fact, as some kind no, it does not matter who I support in the presidential primaries. Eye ni nguase wa good party no ho fi. Wa good party ne mu ase. Obi o wa akokodro bi should look at this MP in the face and say sebi oye tete kwa
papa.
Sabi politics na ye na democracy ondru mu
bobo ami oye den
oya tete kwa
oya tete kwa ni
eno e chere sen
medieval
me am ona bu ankasa
okay and me use medieval
okay or Asian
so and I said there be bakupa na ebe ne de sa be ne ya we barbarian yes. We're barbarian. This is
a very dangerous comment. Yes. Inspire confidence. Na you see a beche party na chiche ni aye ni ye. Ama youth ayo makono ama oma bamua. We should be bold. We should be willing to criticize when we need to criticize. We should call people to order. Enya party aye beye hypocrisy. Abe massage niema bibia ese hu no account satrim. Na sabi me wo mu mpo na mu ye ni say na ho na fira bonte bebe.
Yes, ho na ehu.
Me wo no no. O ka say a kire na obi oti e kire party na kono so obe join it. Obe be say no say what future do I have in this party? Me mete an me who NDC dimpa me pese me convince no so me join NPP.
Of course.
And I wo mu because ye mu be believe say NPP na the most formidable party in Ghana. O mo ba Ghana konkan. NDC dey no mo be. Bi ojini de obe pesi kan bi de aso dollar na sini o. Dem mo be pia bonten no. Na bella ko active no free force dey do service.
Na waji ani so.
Obeko dwasoro bi ase yento ade enso niema board. Sika ni system no. Ope dollar ni bi ehu a obeko akọhwe no Bank of Ghana page. Enti no obi obeba be movie niema ama o man na konkan. Na fe so yenim say your track record na is to deliver to Ghanaians in sunti na ya pe flag bearers as pe candidates who cannot not just win the election but will come and deliver.
Yes.
Na the delivery na amana the basis for Ghana for my future mandate. It is so unfortunate. God on me hear near money be an amera because maybe a minority they say maybe a minority politics not me and one me or bar.
Yes. What minority?
Yeah, one minority.
You are more than me.
Oh, gender.
Well, you're worse than you.
Worse than me.
In terms of leadership, decision making, your gender ratios now are very poor.
Low.
Even under this administration, only 10.52% of women in our cabinets. But cabinet ministers, so 10%. In parliament, and before Madodo San 8. And to work calculate ratio now, one casa was not shower brabon or carry a neighbor. Now the pen to paper home. I'm rather rational than sentimental.
Yeah.
Messiah Muslim. I'm also a minority.
And what the name is,
and it is a reality that I can't escape.
What the name is, we are Muslim, and I said, "What?"
Me sound so free garu. I belong to a minority tribe.
A young lady,
and I also do garu chrome or cram in some free chrome or Obesa to us. Me free garu a crase. But me did this by virtue of the 1992 Constitution. Ghana mpenyimfo edu amonsa kwosha ase emfa won say ye do free Western Togoland ne bae emfa won say ye wo wa ha emfa won say ye wo wa ha se nyankopon adom Ghana mrane se wo ye de hye de wo ye Ghana de hye prekope
me da se I was a former information minister Fatima Abubakar na kasa no se ya monidin a obeka se ebi ofri menhia nti yaboni din wona ekasa no eyade a eyawrehosem na me bra mi sia me hwe na nakufo ado be president no wano wa appointe Dr Mustafa Hamid first as information minister, right? Onfi chebi. Okay. Second one
Saade na mo pese mo ye me nsa mo kase bia mo se kufa do fi chebi kufa do ifi ekropon akwa
me nkasa me se nipa ko onfi chebi
ekropon presidential town.
Sir,
it is the only town that has produced 3 heads of states.
Okay,
all the 3 are Akufu.
Ebesi museum. Akufu say the fe no sane be po na say right. The right one. Yes. Okay.
General Akufu.
Ofre Kopon.
Every Akufu is from Kopon.
No, but Nana Akufu ado. Yeah. Say the papa na Kopon ni.
Yes.
Na mo ye patena. And I both
say your castle fi baby a. Paternal maternal doesn't come in.
Okay, so that means it no me ba myself that be myself, so it means that must be kind to free say be so just mean, but because you marked me wrong, that is why I'm also putting to street proof say me maternal na paternal me da say Adam legend ni bio mo say yo I was a former deputy minister for tourism and culture and Debe count. Mark, young queen.
Young time now, tourism, art and culture. So you know, I'm tourism, culture and creative arts.
Any penny moon, a war, a quote, it is a political party in Pie, no dear. Constitution naturally say under no circumstance another form of political party based on religion, based on ethnicity, based on any manner, but it should have that national character. That will be womb. I say will be the treating is a far and bamboo be ye German will be the entry and can pam wonko. Na yena party ye dear. Now we a young man. We see a bonting. Now who young musician. Young you be say we yankani ofri azim ofri hin fa wo pese wo de ne ba MPP mu a na wo bo Kwakwa Asante Boateng voice kire wa how would you explain yourself? Me hu and men hu no atisi men hu no because na OSP good na nim asama wasori ne dua so etimi twam en wo frɛ me ti di se obi afrɛ me twam ani a e man panifo e wo ho no me hu de minim no sai no wo ka ho one frɛ me etache me hwam anos agode wo hu me wo ka bi na me se na me se ma na wasesa ne so wati because ye good ani mase ewie ye wonye bone how do you repair that?
Yes, okay.
Yeah, remember who be I am in color. Yeah, but yes, you know, Fatty.
Go down, come on, Dawson. They say me nyambre crab education on the cyber security.
I better next week can be
but me have time on the and komoya wodi abaya. And yema bebre adane ne alaji te hase. Na me ka the legal processes of minor prosecution or can assembly. I have to admit and let's say I agree with him more than me position and me hold at the time. Because what is happening, it has nothing to do with the law. And then this doesn't care about the law.
They don't.
And form who cry. And yamra sembiano mobabe. Politics in the here. But I can tell you, say, from my point of view, nini me who dear. Nejidi so mampeni wako appointed Dr. Yeneno. Ebia the charge or the man say me here more of a PR than this in an age.
The Minister of Justice.
Because me kosuya law na dia ba ko pene ye kire me when it comes to criminal procedure mami who say in criminal matters no the procedure is as important as the substantive case.
Of course.
Of course. Because you say ebeye se ube jai abonefo apem wa abonten than se ube odi nipa ba ko innocent person ebe kwa akoto afias. And at the heart of BBIA and the criminal law, either on the part of the judge and now on the part of the lawyers, even in Ghana, you adversarial system because you inherited common law no substantially. Nema is significant. And Kaubeka say BBA niwa edimu say fair trial. Fair trial no and so required under natural justice. Gordon. Edi kind untimi nye judge in your own case.
Dabi.
Untimi nka so obi edi me bone. Ye de be kotemu afo ani. Ye nyankwa wo bua no fo. Aba press conference abua no fo. Afra na criminal.
But obi dey factor me. Afa the TV yaba. Abusafo afa na yaba TV so ba ya started da mo fa nche yen. Na machi kan na dumi. Na eba ye no na time etekisi mfidie no esoso no timi jano so achepa aboso etimi fan champion for ha say the start with social media Facebook and na YouTube enti akabe 30 minutes no about 15 minutes ni ya sorry but e be TV na bente the 10 minutes kakebe so na motimi nya
the kasenya ni Jesus
I'm say
no we are like what social media
but I say almost about replay
yes on be and on be now we say no say major say ebi mo ba days go why met TV say social media and people go all mad they are not comfortable or person TV and I say radio yes idea count me out
on before computer
but Eduardo eti former deputy minister I was saying Magoka Kumante was saying now former minister of information and so Fatima Abubakar wa ha editor managing editor the custodian newspaper also was saying Audu Mahama then he Minya penny Audu Mahama I was saying Minya Kumaro so deputy editor I was dispatch it's what I will pay that too okay Mati it's Fatima Choyonko yes
see bra for instance wo si obi edi o man bone wo na o man no constitution na ama otumi o enye se o man panyimpo na ama otumi attorney general one or any minister for justice or only one of the ministries are even president cannot say on appointee attorney general because constitution no ashe say yenyi obi on prosecute on behalf of the state.
Yes.
Any ama woman powers no resources in fact so before foreign prosecutorial powers are this year pone wo de ni bi e de ma no asa no so so prosecute enye sa ni nyina gu kukum enti sa so obi e di bone na ne papam na semra kwa so na apesa ofa all the resources at your disposal so de ni pa na be court ni yehu in the past 10 months and say Edi baba press conference say asimesi adi o man sika no ababa lesi be say 20 charges ono so a won charge no on fa asem bia nko court ansa na won fa no wa be say wudin akeka nema bebre go now do you know what I've observed ansa na yem fa won court for the first time I read the charge sheet no her charge sheet na age na dia ba court no is different from and somehow in the public.
In the case of Chemaun to me,
that's true.
You court 4 na me ho just before your friend Chemaun to me case na and a judge no oba no ka che say changes kakra bia ba charges no I dey about Chemaun to me no it was saying your man be 30 minutes na wonko ni chamber na wonko hwe new charges e dey abon no ansana wa betenasi. That was what happened in court.
It is happening in all the cases. I have been going to court to support it. About those I mean what but me say trend that me hu and say age ni betimi abebo ko adu be se du. Na say mi pa no first of all wakwa chi obi ese wadi o man ni dream on charge no no mo de na kone na me na bi ni ye wasting the time no akwa je enquiry bill no otifie wo twen boni a wadi kra wo se nti na wo de kokko onye hu ye every time I be charge no na nsama wo kan na mu be se fakese na eni ho but what say ni dia ma public ni buofu nipa ni because of near wo press conferences mu wagina ho no makeka and so nya ko adu a wo de bo no one fan bo no ko adu because unim se unim ho adanse unim se nya no kre but what say ni dia wie enti court no ye case ni ma ye court ho na ye tie no ne ye tie ni different from no biti public or no there na adwene dado because age be ye press conference be can send bia and appear in the on the charge sheet. And clearly no minute na me agree with Alaji ne say even though be a lawyer no mabenya understanding bi keke say politics for the politics sake and because NDC for catch Ghana for that do say the country is a crime scene you over 30 cases e dey raise 21 billion na sika bageje nkrofo ho kwa betima buoma na yankwaje bosia enso munim sa bosia dwiria no mu dwirigu enti at all costs we have to prosecute people and even before the court say would answer na emma assembly wait because me just say in every year who charge you be with stealing inquiry in stealing cases do court the other trend in so am observe here go down eyemi hu and say mama ma example ebra yeah by power ye charge Dr Opuni former CEO of Cocoa any Alaji Seidu Agongo on causing financial loss to the state now so ma cause financial loss to the tune of 271.3 million Ghana cedis me pacho unimo mobile no or mobile amount no 300,000 Ghana cedis
300,000 Ghana cedis
300,000 Ghana cedis as against 271.3 million Ghana cedis.
And as a big deal saying,
me said in a me come back. Me said in a Tamaklu. Na sika ya say dwomushishi ya omo first income ma wa ko cheske ya yes sister no so bi on a bag mu tio ono kwa oye convicted ono de court abuano for ye buano for o Ghana ha ese nkwa certain serving in jail oye convicted criminal eno de mo nko pay extradition ko fa na mama ni be am serving a time ono na out of sa 90 million na the bail amount near 5 million Ghana cedis. Ade aye hu ne ne ene say also obi cause financial loss and also what accuse obi of stealing. The total sum is about 38 million now. Also would you bill 10 million Ghana cedis. Bill condition no. ABSS for sure it is 3 brand. Ebi mo krasi for sure it is 4. For sure it is 6. They justify move 4. Hanan, what's setting the bill at 100 million Ghana cedis? The year at 50 million Ghana cedis.
Before I don't know where you call today. Before the night you go for AG 50 bill 50 and then 30. Oh, and the bill condition, even the inquiry bill, no baby, I'm not more set at no. A bonnet be car 2 3 so no. Kwa nipa ina wo Ghana ha say ya wo benya omo assurity ya your more property ya value okay almost standing ebedu bibisa ya ma clarification you apart say amount from the atoso no se ba won't be na me involved in say me kwate ase no ye value dan no a I just say AESL no one mandate in the any official entity say AESL for and a value dino na AESL for so official charge and they say they take 0.5% of the value of your property. Yes, 0.5% of the value of your property. AESL for Nkwa. Eti Chamawu to na first one 15 million Ghana cedis. And the second one 10 million. The couple man akwa 35 million. I can tell you say Chamawu to meet them 1 week no. Yeah, we need the freedom if you done. By if you done you did Chamawu to meet piano. Now you boka almost 1 million Ghana cedis. Now who bill saying? Maybe 5 million. Someone I'm going now how much was it? And someone I'm okay. Just not the justification. Yes. It's a country because bill condition ye bill just to punish you. Ye bill now be and yes say chinchina na say bill no and no substantive case na you what obi ohonoma onye fit to stand trial. Ena obi ohonoma onye fit to stand trial because ebia or track record be of yejano no adwane da afa wo hwehwe na wo hu no oni place of abobia obi ohonoma or track record be say uba be jami or kwako interfere with witnesses and answer evidence but you would any nkeka ho but in the time personal obo why ye baby oti nani onyam the popularity yes ya ma self cognizance bill because who no on your head you did say ye jawa abibia court ni hia no be den baba enti ye bill that is a priority asemesi ye jana so on free fie mbra emien kansem ye e dadru ni e free case na obeba na se obaba bill in itself is not supposed to be a punishment. Even obi a ya committed murder in Ghana, yes, or no crown put yes, a court no should exercise the discretion whether or not to grant bail. And what the discretion will be based on, say you do as some say a becan, nipa no a flight risk nipa no ujana manakwa bonteno obey interfere with witnesses and also obey interfere with the evidence. These are cases are almost my investigation every my be nipa no say no a public official no nearby and ministry only opportunity na say resources not to even go back to interfere with documents and BB. So why has bail turned into a punishment? But could be as somebody say, as I would do passport no a better court registry. If you are na sama say young fa you didn't go to all exit points of Ghana say stop place say ultimate to coin. Ya do passport we you know. Yes yes afa would di enko. Eti baby ka kwai die me dem yam hye me e mo my Ghana.
On say o de Ghana card be to coin enti na so wo Ghana card nso.
Okay.
Me in course of a trial in good faith obeba court and no dey me ye do passport to ye do to stop list so immaterial within that enya dey ha me near how many the bail amount na ye be settle ukokachi obi say onkofa sure it is mbra o bebo 800 million okofa we
but 1% of 10 million is 1 million.
Yes.
1% of
100,000.
100,000. Sorry, it 0.5 no. It means 50,000. It ni price there. They say they buy a minimum 10 million. It 10 million no. I was say we have 50,000 cash. And the co AESL. I want value. In your 10 million now. You need a receipt. Now how to move people to the place and sign the money via land commission. Almost so bad be bibia. You see you have I don't have the authority to say, but I will say it. Say my to me, look at you. What you went through that day, we had to go to Dr Bawumia. We were too pain. We had to go to his office. I had to call Cabo. Cabo had to call people. Say kofaka camera yin timko trace calvey and call evaluation. Chama want to mini ankasa no that day now or backward na ankasa no wako bo besia about 200,000.
See a freezing account in it.
About 200,000. edano eba iska na anso ye fi Dr Bawumia ho ena mpanifo sa account ye kola na akufu abifi that day Dr Bawumia ni kakaba ni oni ha kabun ko yo mo de baye ena na akufu ado so ye ko ni fie ekoka che mi se na se ni se ena ja old man 81 year old man Oscar kaka wo hwe na buomua hwe kaka wo so de baye ena o de support you imagine say ka ye chema wontumi anya Dr Bawumia ena na akufu ado ekola so sem not because we nis kanibi ye de tabwa to so but atena no odin dodo anu odin alaji
so bail condition enye favorable and why in itself na dane punishment because court on the obeko bail ni the ebe grant na kwan a wo befa so amity condition no apie no yes a grant to bail obi a wa bontin him say a grant to bail enso na wo shi
some people will be me as when the obeko as heaven the la we go be
yes Kofi
I'm told somebody is telling me say give to a require say I'm told says about best 7-8 days when I see because of the bill condition won't be satisfied. We don't put a kit to be 10 million.
I'm talking of 4 maturities.
To justify.
No, to be justified.
2 to be justified.
By your police because say you 10 million. So the people could crying
and she be better who.
You just not any sense. Oh man, back on it about to be a condemn. And down you didn't the documents dino a call you share na cut and buy and send na a year. Na value 9.6 million Ghana cedis. About 10 million. You won't qualify. You have to spend the weekend.
0.4.
Yes, that's how Ghana worth 9.6 million. Almost a 400,000. And you need to know you disqualify our documents in a court who have to spend the weekends behind bars. And you're careful.
I'm going to cook out the next can be enough.
Maybe then you 5 million. And he said, "What me to pass? I would come on. I would come on the building. It's a 2 million 5 million. Oh, it's a
amount to since when they do million.
The charges no one can Monday to Monday tomorrow. Yes, miscommunication.
Just a minute, now one can say justified.
No justification.
And so we have for 2 days we was enough for the God you were.
But what's it? It's a property no so at the back on. I was saying registered.
Yes. And dental. No, it's the titled document. Land title. And I win
On says the papers they could be useless.
What if I
this is the papers they could be make up 500 will say that's useless. They're okay. And
I can't help myself. Oh, so that was a my state thousand. Data kakrebi. Sure. Adaya kesia ewo East Legon. Any Westlands. At least 70% of them won't be found surety. Because we be the land title. Tado. I'm telling you, forget. In fact, even state housing from Adanya state housing at all, as I say, I buying at the Ama state housing. Ama state housing sit down at all. Ama will be no. State housing pony land title. I work account.
I buy SAS.
But state housing need land title not for them to give you title. It would die now state the torn mount as we do Franco Court could try you. It's a letter say, who pass almost a shimmy beam. I like the uncle.
One bail condition or be a punishment no the punish amount for. There's no 2 ways about this. Your friends say near Paula Domotry. And yet always before Nechino.
Yes.
Or more coin no more man form no failure and you indicate whether or properties ever would demo. He wrote say proper or ni property or no ankasa no kwa ni dimu, and yet in the bail condition say one for property e won ni dimu bra ansa na abele no
adia wo so we ni bi
wa tro e wo wa feel
so wo so we ni bi
say won ni bi so only ya
go and bring what you don't have
and nothing na ebi no mo say that chi say me papa wewu dada obi ani so wewu me bail condition ama wo a ye nim say wo papa wewu no siri ani so wewu
kwa me free kwa dada
ko for papa be ebra eyi ansa na ya man condition yani that's the implication
obi kwase ki yamfa first pictorial year of Jesus Christ there no obi ko famra ya no so as bail condition
eno so wo ho eno so wo ho but you see me my sister can
but general manager made 20 minutes okay. Because of TV time
all this cost no part of it diversionary
yeah
neme cost no anska be bosso ye be kan to say galamsey LGBT or mo ye dede as say there adani confusion within the same party in government governing party no mo you know and no mo because Ghanaians be call so let's arrest one to me na nye dede nko ye arrest we na press conference aye ne doctor you know a press conference no a chair law for many years senior law lecturer ono constitution no crown fan timi nkan ye djuma o timi fa na obi say wo ye criminal omra for pre bargaining
in fact na say wo ka o ye press conference no wo bo chema wuntumi din say chema wuntumi eba for pre bargaining yes enye no kore no oboa mene chema wuntumi akasa wasina no me kwase ko na me ko friend wo himi ni na ba ko mene ni lawyer akasa lawyer no so ye ni interview wase o mo na nkasa na obi charges against all of them. Case bia ni timko plea bargaining nana. Case bia. Case so bia galamsia. Plea bargaining no any day. Enu sikabe na ya mama. E dey whatever. Sikabe na odi mama. Okay galamsia. We say one plea bargaining say.
How you quantify it?
Jeez.
And a mesadi or ekosu. So he's finding people guilty in the court of hope.
Oh, he's pronounced them guilty.
Yes. Oh no, chairman for all these years. Article 19 or no constitution. The land, the main area of this country. The main area. Supreme law of this country, Article 19. Article 19, your friends say lawyer wahana me law student. Article 19C. It said a person charged with a criminal offense shall be given their fair hearing within a reasonable time by a court. Now look at C. Be presumed to be innocent until he is proved or has pleaded guilty. Many are paying Dr. Yemi. Wow, what law for all these years. He has abandoned this. And as I say, press conference is not finding the people guilty, calling them to come for plea bargaining. Maybe catch and say, I have told him in private and my catch and say, maybe penance him on him law. So
let's be
but I have told him face to face. Only me he describes me younger brother or wrong party. That's how he describes me. And I'm catching and say, Doc, I think politics is diluting your law. I told him then I say, oh, you think so? And I say yes. And he said he disagrees with me. So when you made your work. But when I to say mema obia I accuse me say my ABCD. I'm not guilty. And yet one kokoto to charge me. I don't even know sometimes the charges no cry. And yet also member for me. Now my mom was school.
This was what Jayo was say they were the plea bargaining beam. And the whole crop no that chase a charge no. Because a thing say why I say plea bargaining no discriminatory. Because
60-40 no.
60-40 one the case one year. Say compare before e deserve 60-40 dia. And ya come back to e deserve 60-40.
Okay.
And I'm one. But what we compare before dia they say ni asa bi da ko ni deserve o twem o bedi
wakoye a press conference obi a ye go to na ne ma wo school omoko school and say hey yes wo papa we ska o not the whole family, the whole community, the BS away there.
Yeah, in charge of court.
Now, even know
now, more than money at Trump say it's under investigation by Yoko. Let's stay off. Mark.
Just briefly. Oral there from day one. Me catch you must say this oral document is full of gossips and rumors. I said it here. Oral document tonight presenting my President Akufo-Addo or the Attorney General. Attorney General say within 1 month they will start prosecution. President Mahama, sorry. Hey, many a penny. Sorry. President Mahama or a many a power. Mahama for. Yeah, the man who said prosecution they start within 1 month. You see, I don't know. Every Hanan they say oral.
It is a Bibia horror. Criminal
but gossips and it was confirmed by former member
of the oral committee and now what amount of Yoko
said many of the things say now no need further investigation.
Was this kind of crime one just kind of we are former appointee. And Fatima is a former appointee. We support Dr Bawumia. Fati also support Dr Bawumia. Na accusation ba ko e koso abontin ene say mo support Dr Bawumia no amu ye former appointees no. First one more support no na Akufo-Addo as president no wa hwepumu into line. They say we a system candidate. Second one so they say modidi etimo munya half tank and na mo pesa mo sabe dibigu so na mo feli ade no o mo feli tank and na do so dey quarter tank is that your motivation? And I'm the example it cannot be true. It cannot be true.
As some no kind of chance and no that rule doesn't work. Now you have to give what you don't have.
Exactly.
What you don't have, you have to give. Well, I'm not just you need yes. So we like I told you the last time, President Akufo-Addo, Fatima Abubakar on a year of the make present one and saying, we come na me kon ho. Me da so kon ho. Me kon we on the men can be da say kwa ha ana kwa ha. 2-3 years ago, on me an can be sa say kwa ha ana kwa ha. Na me catch you say me ko we. Yeah, correct. And William, that's when I'm catching William so. And the truth here, and I say no. I do call a fine gentleman, but Okuri see a pekuman there, and you could because a Jumano. Say no, be best started. Ubi so I do maybe the down. See a pekuman, especially if you don't have resources. Let's say, even by you cry. Time is a presidential, but can't look here. Some back in the sky, where's coming out there? Even a friend of Papa, coconut from trouble, show down, class back on the general announcement. This out about from Iti adabu for big kasa na 50 cents per buy na me say nyefi from to order no it is actually the kwa best start afresh it yam fa ko for future na sisi ye ubuta aboyen Dr Bawumia
yeah
but the marker me say in my lifetime I want to see an economist as our president.
Okay,
yes, and the reason is that there be a Ghana problems in the economy. Election probably lose the economy.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's true.
And the Ghana people around the world in developed countries in the economy. It's a big deal. That's why European election organization baby lose one seat incumbency because of economic challenges. Very see. India near can I say me UK ni ọtún how many
Rishi Sunak
ọtún how many economy now they kept changing prime ministers like that. It's economy. I want to have a taste of an economic president. You're tasty lawyers, you're tasty communicators. Aka taxman Graben and President Mills, yes. Economists, Acquiring tomatoes, what can they? Economist. We have said testy economist. And Dr Bawumia is that person. It's a mechanical say will be a me liar. And the last time we agreed that me will be opinionated. Yeah, a baying. Say a word from me, I can say, I'm this John. Let me be a now. Okay. 3 years ago, what's the best with me? My position as a deputy minister. Let's say it's a position. I didn't know. Since I'm a TV, go on, I'm fan. I'm promoting things. Promoting things.
Let's be not fair. We took a family colleague or Jadi. If we have a double colleague or Jadi, as I buy a good 37 and a mark. I was may I look for this among here? Which if you don't feel I'm telling within the line, say, what we can say, my young man, if you are my daddy. Ethiopia around this time, you will be Papa no only sign Kakra. And when himself on about me, he is not too proud to even come to your level. Yes, he's not too proud. Autism semicon. I'm at 11 something not texting me. That's it, Papa, or not. It will not wash it. Now to be my copy, Miss Nina, Miss Annette. Now, why do you call that? Why doing that? Obi print pack. Private newspaper president. When the Socrates. Yes, die never been the brain. I've tested it. I know where what you was going through. 11. No, text me. Dr Bawumia. I'm chatting. No, starting conversation. I'm at 11. It's the moon said, are you too proud to come to Ubia level? And Sasa no Yana no I can say, may show you a bear me idea or their yell, Nenemen Contoquan, and you real. Could be a banner. Maybe sick back be a mate. Will be a banner Tabamia. Who nipa? Nere echo ye fi echo election na yere ne ma echo abruchi and be say e na bi echo election ko say na say nyame na me mo ye politics no mo bia na BBC a me ma ne wa abruchi ni pane Beno Tabawumia o ka che this week ya say enunti company kunna ma American say no no a lot of them antaman your point so such a person our best some party what be cool you and I were not there no that came yeah go no me 4 years here na me office no more trying criminal case yes won't say that yes Daniela pamcho me do ne ba sa fi wo ayi as one other party lawyer minister yeah you want to say in position we case in case obi wa ko bubu me no party wa your life now no one said when you become politically exposed sometimes we are take advantage yes go uku pushing be I make say it's all assuming but one could hear video say look at Mark is taking my property using government office wow it's also me na ya me get no ko bubu and I see it down master so in your office inti my come o see that in and no be ko bubi assassin some ho and no nya dental police prosecutor dem ko gina adakem
for the 4 years my lawyer is something in it 4 years in because Janda came but my boss was aware some court because Janda came say me a criminal suspect na me ko bia hwe me ni ma sa fi o no na ko bu no quickly no oyo ya for the nibi ono nye video na you say I'm using government office it a is I buy him say bench warrant has been issued against me so how can you use it I see some man call court that day
now una me ya banjuma
wa fa prove via ma 4 years me ya banjuma 4 years wa fa prove via ma my friend acquitted in discharge.
Yes, acquitted in discharge.
But once a Monteda, because Obia or Nibia press conference.
Exactly.
And Casa Simbi say, oh, yeah. So in the end, yes, we already know.
Yeah.
As the finance minister and all the people putting cases in there because President Kufuor's government, AG. I'm maybe going into the streets right now. Out of every 10 people, I try half human being be say finance minister way. They are prosecuting
and because it was in court.
Yes.
Court
to far open say
and then say half human being, you know to do what they are. Half human being, I'm sure you will be a lot of people didn't know possibilities are a recourse. Okay. It's Dr Bawumia de na yeah men to uncle Maba Dr Bawumia.
How can I point no?
Exercise.
Now some man go right man to am fasting.
Come fine.
Okay, go. I will fry you. What's your friend? I say friend. And education.
So you student.
No, but 1 30 seconds. William, here, man, cause or or say the people around DMB. So the earlier submission also will agree with Papa no insemi. Say you two or crafun, ne two money so there are people around doctor. They should watch their comments.
Okay.
Even before 2024 elections,
yes.
Same big course. Say 2 million my impono. We barely say. Sani we MD President Kufuor 2008 or 2012 affected.
Yeah.
So it is important say at the end of the day he's a presumptive leader.
Yes.
Soon eternity. But there are people around him. They should watch their comments.
The people around motion money. I say this and anopa na me nyam studio and they will it can wasem. They will can wasem no and you men is papa neti. Nti anopa be 6:45. Me full staircase ya no friend. In fact, me see me because that was the first time one wa friend me. Bibinia could send a message, but for him to call me directly without a message prior to the call, me. But about master maker or friend, maybe channel. Just listen to and I said this and they will. I can't say we need to permit. He's very sorry himself. A patch and a 6:45. One of the we had no friend. He came to our level.
Asema na make am so.
The work can make up to us. Well, call records so and no friend they will so. Just before they will be starting 7 years.
And the people around, the party is in a difficult situation.
Question of who somebody say and prefer what you have to say. I will a question. Mr. Well, like this up.
Say a honorable. Former deputy minister, former minister, who supported candidate be. Maybe some other candidates, so now former ministers, any deputy minister, a support to who help them into line.
Say this woman.
I'm glad to be saying, you see, Omaji's cabina.
No, to send MPs there.
There are some appointees being sworn. Almost so long, the Ombedi into Nomdi Dr Bawumia.
Then he answers my question only say.
Rhetorical question.
Yes, Omo DA said Abena also aside. No, a minister of state.
Yeah,
what the white chief.
She was Alan, but now I'm second.
So, okay.
Okay.
maybe sir a sticker so no deputy minister
yeah time na
my name be sir mo dey time we move for mama mama yes sonia ma be so Sanya mo we koswa me Monsieur Bibi every NDC national election
still on track
Monsieur Bibi e wo mo say we make say oh papa no presumptive leader obewini on the ground na amanfo ye kan niam anya no kore kwasi asem na party for tie na eyi your friend say sticker ono wo ye traba ni niam me no kora eyi no ye deputy minister.
Well, no, first, no year, CEO Maslow. And Maslow 4 years.
4 years.
Second term of the minister for trade. And about finance. What depots means?
Quarting, sorry. No, you're deputy minister for finance.
Yes.
Spokesperson quarting was not
minister of education.
Nipa na ordinary by Krawajano. Educhum. No, yeah, director of communication minister of
yes.
No one yet no salary.
So what's the point?
My point in say why are these people supporting a year and almost problem?
Yes.
But other people are more former appointees support to be known, they should have a problem.
Minister, people be sending me Sammy, a boy friend, and we are very worried. Yati said, and Kufado and support to Dr Bawumia beam. Na or support to as well as you and what Benting. Mr. Mamusa. No, besides, so stressing on Yakufado. Now, what was our question? Almost our question on
question. I didn't expect them to answer.
I expected to answer.
The one who hosts this
and now who are we spokesperson and man make of what freely on your own volition publicly also what can be which I say no support to Dr Bawumia Mimia Charles Nite Kutegu cyber one say no support to Dr Brian example position it say Nana Kufado was will be support to be ana.
Okay. So even before primaries we your power no the previous primaries towards the 2024 election or can publicly say no internal contest ontimi kojina ba akofo echi yes uni peni wo fi adue nema ho hia say mpenimfo no be stay neutral because contest ni twemu a oba akofo pe ahoode ntimi fan ko win power wo be hia nkrofo mo credibility and the confidence of all the aspirants in them ebetu amomabo party na no am yakọ support ni obedi nkuni enti ono de on supported candidate bia President Akufo-Addo will be in this primaries on supported candidate bia not just that on fair will be in kanjani seko ehu ana se bi ho wa di ho adan say your office odom obi ani baby because that be na me na free Kenya ba nrechi adape ya me ya adwuma ma na me kasama na as the spokesperson not once offer flag bearers ni nyina yen a ye kwa welcome obi ani candidate or supporting but it doesn't spoil anything because we should look at it in this way. Your internal contest and any enemies in a contest you and obi could do a chance we me tamfo and I will say any passe I don't know what could do and tisa even in corporate institutions a good time union kromo pre-leadership obi tikibiko baako obe contest no
yes
but at the end of the day nipa no we are all seeking the collective interest and the President Akufo-Addo on supportive flag bearer aspirant bia ebi obi abere so the Fred Dom the good will no did ho or the using the proximity to him did ho it is one thing but some met her as the spokesperson and in your no to na mutu aka ama mehu the instructions which I have on supporting any flag bearer aspirant and we should be content with that so on supporting bia because wabeye pegi wabedi party in the past 30 years only President Akufo no modi akwa elections up to say you free abamu so what you say omo nyina atiase omo mbe buama party dey do baby a you join inside jija ko omo be keka bom I don't think any of the aspirants should be worried about getting their endorsements. They don't have to.
Okay.
Wow, we need 31st January election, you will be the biggest beneficiary of their neutrality.
Yes.
Yes.
You will be, because Sabrina will be you be ama wakotwetwe mo manya aba ni nyina aba se yesemo adwebro ebi ama bibi how yemfa ni nyina nto nchane ehwe the bigger picture waboka yehwe how I be see solve some of these problems na yebeka partner. You will need people like him with their experience and everything to come and help mediate such processes. Until nobody should be fixated up. As for your former appointees, that comment no be making, I don't know the validity of that comment. Mimi as honorable Abnamaninsa, I'm just using this as an example.
Yeah.
Obi betima ka say me meet information ministry. Me didia me and I supported doctor. Than or not Ministry of Finance
8 years.
No, they are common in for 8 years. Minia Ohima Dokura or supported brand. Yes, sir. Obi beka submit information. Me didia me if you no free information code trade. It doesn't make sense. But here was freedom of choice.
And pardon is the Deputy Minister of Finance.
You are not supporting your person supporting it. Even the flag bearers, me many some. Me jidi so be o am supporting and baby after DMB remember the support too. You know how much I love Honorable Ken. I don't have anything whatsoever against any of the.
To the extent say the maiden you know we replace it.
And then his 60th birthday, I was there to say very good things about him, and I believe same to be true. And I said it from my heart, and I've not stand on any platform to retract say, oh, I mean I make friend and rabbi, and it's not the case. We are not enemies, but I am confident in my spirit. Say, Abaye Kwako to 2028, the next presidential race, we need Dr. Bawumia. I am confident, and it is based on that conviction. And I campaign team. Campaign team be. I can choose not to work through the campaign. I don't care what they are doing there. Me prepare campaign officer means what that, but the little I can do in my corner wherever I am to advocate for him, to go and vote for him, I will do that. And I haven't means words on that. But I'm here say internal contest no who here is in the national election no and you make you me no akwa me twitwa no and the beko go the enko corner. What kind of party is this?
Me that say and
it's not only natural,
yes,
that Dr. Bawumia will be majority of appointees in favorite.
Yes, there's a natural swing.
We work with him. You know my experience. How the first hand experience? Everybody didn't have done CCOB. Yes, and I say as our boss, it's a bad dinner, Dr. Bawumia against the rest. And moving Kanaja. It is Sanka Young Crowd majority and supporting her. Not Dr. Bawumia.
Exactly. Yes.